All right, welcome to daytime in the Playcast Dungeon. We have our mini refrigerator and snacks. We got my cave is over there. We have workstations where there are abundant nerds working away here during the daytime. Green screens. This is my wife's gym that we've gradually been taking over for assembling the Steal the Show server. And over here we have my boy Hunter, Playcast celebrity and streamer extraordinaire. And he's building this monster. Hunter, can I interrupt you for a sec?
Yeah, I'm just checking the network stuff to make sure we're all good. But yeah, what's up?
All right. I kind of wanted to tell him we're going to do a little streaming show and do a demo of the build we're building here.
Okay.
We're kind of in the middle of it, but I was wondering if you might give him a quick tour of what's the state of the STS, what are all the pieces, what are you working on?
So basically, over the last week and a half or so, we were trying to figure out a way to get 8 video streams coming in at once and compose them into one scene so that way we can project or put that one big scene on a big screen so everybody can see it. You kind of see it here with us. You kind of see us here in the middle of what's going on.
Oh, yeah, all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all these are different computers running right now.
And that's all OBS is composing all of them as separate streams.
Yes.
Simultaneously into one OBS window.
One OBS window, so we can just share that one and everybody will see that one, but they're seeing 8 different computers. So I have different games running on some of them.
So what? Anybody can do that?
Anybody can, but in order to do all this stuff, we have a big workstation computer over here, and we're feeding HDMI outs from the back of the computers into the capture cards.
That's those Blackmagic capture cards that are actually doing the HDMI out. But the whole point is that each of those things are going to be running a game on Twitch, and people watching Twitch on the internet are going to be able to jump in with their phones or gamepads and play in up to 8 games, 32 players simultaneously in a live stream. And on basically any device. No app for the players required. So where is the game coming from? If I don't have a big gamer box, where is it coming from?
If you don't have a big gaming box, we are building this thing over here called STS, which you can kind of see. We move over here a little bit. So basically everything I set up right here for now, just for quick demonstration purposes, also making sure I can connect everything for, shoving all inside the server rack, which come last. But I have them all stacked up here at 876, was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Those are those Kinopute servers we were talking about. Each one of those is a 4070 Ti Super gaming computer. And I think they're clocked at, they go up to 4.7 gigahertz or something like that?
Yeah, i9 13th gen, pretty damn beastly machines we got going here. But also very nice and compact. But I have them all set up over here. We connected them via Wi-Fi to our network, and that's what I've been working on today, setting up the network and how all that stuff's going to work. Pretty dang awesome setup we have going on here. And
that thing there, that antenna, that's called a, what is that, a Ubiquiti Mesh Pro Crowd Pleaser.
Yeah, U6 Mesh Pro Crowd Pleaser.
And those are things they put in stadiums where there are mobs of people in a dense area all trying to use Wi-Fi at the same time. So the idea is we can take this to major populated events, and people with their cell phones will all be able to join to our Wi-Fi network, and they can all join a live game stream. But let me get this straight, though. What you're going to be showing then is 8 different computers, each playing a 4-player co-play game, and we're going to be taking the gamepad from the web page or the cell phone
from
a web page,
join on, right? Yep. And feed it back through to the host machine.
The input's going to go back to this host machine wherever they're located in America. They could be 1,000 miles away. And their input's going to come back here to the STS server into the game machine they're playing on. And then the output, the video, will be captured, and all 8 games will be merged in OBS and streamed live.
Yeah, and we also have this functionality that I've added to as well. So for each individual camera, we can make it go full screen. So like I said, these are 8 different computers. So computer 1, 2, 3, this one's playing Dota, for example. Yeah. What is this? 4 is playing a different game. 5, 6, 7, and then 8.
All right, and so this is for the streamer who's doing a show. So you can be, unlike a traditional stream where it's like just you playing with your friends while everybody watches, right? It can be you playing with your audience, and instead of necessarily being the player, you could just be providing color commentary on everybody else's games.
Yeah.
And you use the what is that thing called?
The Stream Deck.
The Stream Deck.
Yeah.
you use that to put on a show, like watching an NFL football game. You want to see an instant replay, you can focus in on one particular stream or another one to do highlights in color.
Yeah, exactly, right.
So the idea is that it's not just a stream where you watch, one person playing a game while everybody else watches. It's the audience can participate, be playing the game, and it's actually like a sporting event.
Yeah, I mean, and then also if I'm the host, I want to join in on one of these games, I can join in whenever I want because these are all my computers.
So, but the idea for Playcast isn't for everybody to build and own one of these at home. The thing that we're going to be demonstrating is that what we're building in a rack here, people can just do with their home computers live, installing our software. They don't need this supercomputer gaming rig. They can just get together with a bunch of friends who have good gaming machines and make a gaming cluster like this on the internet, and Playcast will make them behave exactly like you're seeing this service system behave here.
Like basically, right, this is more for, we want to showcase this to as many people as we can. How can we get as many people gaming on their main devices as soon as possible?
So this is to take to a show. And Hunter, if you're wondering what this massive wall of monitors here, that's what I had to develop the initial tech on. So I spent many long weeks in order to have the capture system grab 8 different streams, compress them all, stream them all, put input into each one of them. I had to use this big development box here with 2 GPUs and 8 ports. Each monitor simulated one game stream, and that's how I got all the software technology working. And now the second step, this is what I had to develop it on, what becomes the STS. Now the second step is Hunter is building out a server rack and putting the server together. How many of these servers have you built before? Are you an IT expert?
No, this is my first actual server rack I've ever built. I mean, I've built my own computers, and hooked to my own family Wi-Fi network of a router and a modem, but this is way more than that, but it's been incredible, and I'm learning a bunch. And I'm also, like I said, I was just setting up the network, and all the utilities it gives us is amazing for what we're going to create.
So as Hunter pulls this thing together, we'll try to catch him. I'm going to ask him, hey, anytime you're testing, let's come out here and do a demo so you can see the progress. But just last night, he and I said, let's just jump on. Now, the thing that's frustrating is, in order to test this thing, we actually need hundreds of people at once with cell phones. And we're going, hey, should I have a poker game? Should we have a Magic the Gathering tournament?
Pizza party.
Pizza party. How do we get hundreds of people in the house? Maybe we need a funeral to get everybody on here at once. So we're trying to figure out how to test the thing. But he and I were both playing a mobile game on it by ourselves last night at 1080p, and it was real time.
I can show you on my phone right now, even here.
Yeah,
right?
Go ahead.
So this is my landing page, right? Unnamed session, I'm going to join, hit play now.
Yep.
This wants to work.
Always on camera, man.
Always on camera. All right, I'm going to play now.
There we go.
Then press A, and boom. Now I'm playing. So
wait, you're playing where? You're playing on the cell phone? Is that an App Store app?
Oh, I don't think it is. No, this is coming from one of our machines over there that has our Playcast host software installed on it.
So one of the Kindaputes over there is running Slap City. You just clicked the link from a Safari web page.
Yep.
And now you're playing on your cell phone that Slap City game from that server over the Wi-Fi network on your phone.
Yes.
As video.
As video, just like that.
All right.
So I'm going to choose my character.
And then can you put it on the show here?
Yeah,
you can show it.
So this shows all of them currently, but let's zoom in on this one. You want this one to be big?
Yeah, there we go.
And just like that.
So that's the same session he's playing there.
Same thing I see on my phone. Yep.
All right. So this machine can host up to, is built for 32 simultaneous streamers. So the OBS stream here, that can be live on the internet, everybody can be watching.
Yes.
Then you can post the URL you joined on your stream, and anybody with a cell phone who types the URL, clicks the URL, or scans the QR code can jump in here.
Yep.
And this box will support up to 32 simultaneous people playing at once.
Yep.
And an unlimited number of players in line to join each of the games.
In queue, yes.
All right. And so, and again, we're trying to release this technology for free at TwitchCon, which is at the end of September. We rented a booth there at great expense. You can see we afford nothing but the finest, offices. So it's a big deal for us to try to get this tech running. So Hunter's got to get this all built out. I actually have to write a bunch of the code. We got engineers all over the world writing code for it. But we're trying to make this thing possible. So that is the ultimate gaming supercomputer, 9-server gaming rig and streaming rig, and it turns every one of those computers. Each one of them is its own cloud gaming stream that can work from a home network. So this server can actually work from this house in the basement with a regular, gigabit fiber line that this house has.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody watching wants to join the Discord, send a message in there. We should host like a game night.
Oh, now you're advertising. Yeah.
And then we can really push these systems to the limit and really get the full player amount on. Because there's only 3 of us down here, and we're busy doing other stuff.
If you'd like to help Hunter test the thing, go to our Discord site and volunteer to help, because, like I said, we need to get a lot of people loading it up, because we can't test the network and its ability to function under saturation without a lot of people hitting it at once.
I can't trust the network just by myself on a few computers. I need people joining in, playing games, and doing that stuff, and really pushing that network. But yeah.
All right, so this is basically the state of the STS-1 build, the Steal the Show 1. And so the major components are those 9 Kinepute servers, the 27U rack, the gateway, the router, the crowd pleaser Wi-Fi hubs. We have 4 of those. This thing can handle 1,200 connections simultaneously, about 5 gigabits a second in Wi-Fi network traffic. So actually, we believe that if the games we get, we put out an SDK and get game developers writing games this way. Right now games aren't built to scale to
more than 4. They're mostly built for.
Yeah, they're all meant for a 4-player gamepad, but we could change that. So if we can get a game made for 32 inputs per server, then we think this thing could serve 256 players at a time, because those GPUs are way underutilized for most games you would put on them.
Yeah, most most of probably these local games. They're not the most high fidelity type games, right?
Yep.
For example, but like you're saying, if we get more people in there, boom. Create more than 4-player games, 8-player games, boom. I mean, it just expands off from there. But
well, Slap City isn't a high-fidelity game, but this thing's going to be demoing maximum fidelity games.
Yeah.
So we're going to be showing that just your heaviest GPU-intensive games, we're just going to pump out as video. And the funny thing is, everybody's seen Stadia, everybody's seen xCloud, so technically you can deliver a game as video if you pay a big price and you get it from the cloud somewhere. But Playcast is enabling people's home computers to do this with their own game collections.
With your own game collection. It's more than just your Steam games. It's any Windows application.
Yeah.
Any game, Steam, Epic Games, wherever you get your games at, it's able to send it through as video and grab that input and bring it back. So.
Yeah, the Playcast software is basically a hypercharged remote desktop that works with DirectX, that has special drivers for all DirectX. So all your gaming mouse, keyboard, inputs, all of that stuff at very low latency actually works, which isn't the case with ordinary video conferencing software remote desktops. So your games actually work with this stuff. So hopefully this is all going to go smoothly. I'm going to ask Hunter to cut in and take recordings of him as he builds this thing out, and as we do tests and it comes to life, we'll show you. But this is the STS-1. We're going to be building it and testing it over the next couple months. Thank you, Hunter.
Yeah, don't forget to tune in on Twitch. I'll be live there more building and setting this all up. Thank you, guys.
Take care.